Hello ladies and gentlemen. FM22 is near its end of life cycle, and just as a very old reliable car has its own mainstream pieces that are used by every driver in the world, and in our case every football manager player. We are talking about the most cliché signings of FM22. So, if it's time to make a top 10 of the most cliché signings of Football Manager 2022, we start with a very reliable and conveniently cheap defender in Benoit Badiashile from Monaco in real life, who can be bought by almost any Premier League club or any big club in Europe. Number 9 is probably the best player from South American leagues, Gabriel Barbosa. Gabigol did not prove himself in Europe, but for some reason FM22 thinks he can still be a very good goal scorer. At 24 years old, he can be that for most top clubs in Europe. You could sign him for not a lot of money at most mid-table Premier League or Serie A clubs. Number 8, we have the only goalkeeper on the list. There are many which are very reliable, which have not been included in the list, but the one which is mostly used by FM players is Dinamo Zagreb's Dominik Livakovic. At number 7, we find a cheap and easy purchase left back who can still improve in the future, Luca Pellegrini. In real life, he is loaned out to Frankfurt. In the original database, you could purchase him or loan him directly from Juventus. Adam Hložek, a real-life wonderkid bought by Leverkusen in the summer, is doing very well in Football Manager. Most times he ends up being a regular at clubs like Barcelona or Inter or Paris Saint-Germain. Now, this one is for the future. You will need to wait a little bit for Thiago Almada to become a starter in your Premier League club, but if you play 3-4 seasons forward, he can be one of the best attacking midfielders in any of the top 5 leagues. On number 4, we have an amazing striker in person of Lorenzo Luca, who can do wonders for clubs at any level. In the original database, you could buy him directly for cheap. You want to sign him fast, because in 3 years his value can go even above 100 million. Dortmund is a great club for wonderkids, and one of them is Youssoufa Moukoko, a player who is reliable to become Ballon d'Or winner, if you know how to play him. Probably the best talent in FM for long-term saves. Second place is reserved for another Dortmund player, none other than Karim Adeyemi, who, compared to others in the list, starts the game as quite expensive footballer, but it's kind of a sure thing that he will be a top player. First place is the signing which you can see in a lot of streams and let's plays, in rebuilds and all of these kind of videos. The one and only Benjamin Sesko. The great Slovenian forward can be bought for cheap at the start of the season and proves a valuable asset even from the first season at 18 years old. That was the list of cliché signings for Football Manager 2022. Let me know which are the players that you signed the most in your saves in FM 2022 in the comments, and if you are still down there, press the subscribe button and give us a like if you like the content. Thank you very much, see you in the next video.